Do you remember the 2008 MTV VMAs? Because they were a hot mess.
I'm still gonna fight you no matter what.
Well, yeah, we're gonna fight after the cameras go off, but right now
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just like my previous videos, I've been going back and covering the most messy and chaotic award shows, and the 2008 VMAs are no exception. Let's start with the pre-show because a lot happened. The guy without the answers, Sway, is up in a helicopter above the red carpet. My biggest question is, why? We then go to the ground where Tim Cash informs us that this year's awards are being hosted at Paramount Pictures in Los Angeles. Tim tells us that later on in the pre-show there is going to be a dance battle between two dance crews. It's giving 2018 Choice Awards. Fergie comes out to announce who won the dance battle. We then get an interview with Lauren Conrad from The Hills. Tim asks Lauren how she is going to avoid "Thou art shall not be named, I'll do it chanteuse" Heidi Montag on the red carpet. Lauren then says, I don't know.
I kind of just show up and do my thing, and I guess you hope you don't see them.
Very engaging interview, Lauren. Thank you so much. Tim then tells us that they are using their own version of Snap Maps where they can see where each celebrity is located based off their car's GPS.
Katy Perry's on Melrose right now, which means she's going to be here for her big performance in just a matter of moments.
Kim Stoltz then introduces us to this year's special fashion correspondent, Taylor Swift. I mean, she's qualified. She has gowns, beautiful gowns.
Taylor Swift.
Okay, great gowns, beautiful gowns.
I don't know who Taylor Swift's +1 was, but is this woman behind her not wearing the exact same dress but in a different color? So tonight, Taylor is in charge of talking about all of the other celebrities' outfits to their faces. Her first victim is T.I.
Taylor, what do you think of his outfit? It's incredible. It's a little bit of a preppy look with an edge. I love it so much. The glasses are amazing. I think it's amazing to start off with this look because you are classing up the VMAs.
Sway, in a helicopter, then interviews Katy Perry in a limousine.
This is Sway, how are you?
What it do, baby boo?
He asks her about her controversial song, I Kissed a Girl.
Have you received any backlash from like the moral authorities across the country singing about kissing a girl? I love the song.
You know what? I think that everybody has their opinions about things, but at least I wasn't licking a lollipop, if you know what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
I don't think he knows what she means. Now, let's all gag at this shot that I'm about to show you. Katy Perry hops out of her limousine, and who hops out right after her? Miley Cyrus. This is my Marvel Avengers. This is like the same way that Marvel fans got excited when Tobey Maguire was in No Way Home. Like this is that for me. And even living legends understand the practicality of carpooling. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. T-Pain is on it. He arrives to the red carpet on an elephant with a circus troupe. Jim Cantiello then makes this joke about T-Pain's elephant.
First off, let me just say I am so relieved that there's an elephant on the red carpet. There was this distinct odor. I was worried that Amy Winehouse was stumbling down the carpet somewhere.
The band Tokyo Hotel then rocks up to the red carpet in a monster truck. MTV then ran a poll to see which red carpet entrance was more cool, Tokyo Hotel in a monster truck or T-Pain on an elephant. Here are the results.
Wanted to see T-Pain on the elephant. Better luck next year, T-Pain, if you're still relevant.
This guy is Messy Boots.
I don't want to miss Britney Spears' triumphant return to the VMA stage. I know it's going to be insane. I hope not literally.
What is this guy? I'm speechless. Taylor Swift then interviews Pink, and I'm sorry, Taylor Swift has no idea what she is talking about.
You look amazing. I love how you always, you've got this edge to you, but tonight you're really rocking some old school glamour, and I really love that. What are you wearing?
Is the old school glamour in the room with us?
Blowing up a couple buildings.
Awful combination of words. Tim then accidentally calls Taylor Swift Kim.
We've got Tim over there with Jordan Sparks.
Well, that's right, Kim.
We then get an interview with Jordan Sparks, and Tim informs us of one of the saddest moments in human history.
If I want to talk about Best Female, you're up there with Mariah and Britney, both of whom have never ever won a VMA.
Really?
How do you yes, really.
Tim is giving Jordan really loaded questions.
Will you feel bad at all if you take the award away from poor old Brit?
I don't know. I don't want to say.
Sway from the helicopter then interviews Ryan from Panic at the Disco.
Hey, Ryan, what's up?
You're looking good up there, too.
Hey, man, you got a great suit on, man. It fits you well.
Gay emergency incoming, gay emergency incoming. Now remember how I said that Katie and Miley together was my Marvel Avengers? Well, this next shot is my Marvel Avengers at the Super Bowl. We have Katie and Miley being interviewed by Taylor Swift.
I love Katy Perry and I love Miley Cyrus.
We love Taylor Swift.
Now this is crazy to me, not only because it is a living legend with a living legend being interviewed by a living legend, but it's also just weird seeing them all together, knowing all of the drama that happens with them after this.
I'm still gonna fight you no matter what.
Well, yeah, we're gonna fight after the cameras go off.
The foreshadowing. Taylor Swift then says this.
And the cool thing about being here is that all three of us are actually nominated for the Best New Artist VMA.
This is so weird, like all of them being nominated in the same year, like what? Taylor addresses how cool it is that Katie and Miley showed up together, putting the media in their place.
I think it's really cool that you guys arrived together because people say stupid things and create things
all the time.
Something out of nothing, and you guys are obviously friends, you guys are obviously cool.
For those that do not know, months leading up to this awards show, Katie and Miley had thrown subtle digs at each other. It all started in an interview where Katy Perry said that she wanted to recreate the famous Britney and Madonna and Christina kiss from the VMAs with Miley Cyrus. Miley was then asked about whether she would be up for it, and she said, and I quote, "No thanks." I mean, there is plenty of reasons why she would have this stance. I think the number one was that she was 15 at the time. In the same interview, Miley went on to say that Katy Perry was just trying to get back at her for the fact that Katy was the original writer of some of Miley's songs, and you can still hear her background vocals on some of them. In another interview, Katy Perry talked about just wanting to be a rock chick that wants to rock out, not a role model, and if you want a role model, go look for Miley for that. So I guess the media had a field day with this very minor feud, but now the duo has set the record straight. Miley then reminds us why we all love her.
Well, I hope that either of you guys win.
I hope that one of all of us
win,
wins.
honestly.
She has spunk. We then get the dance battle between Cabba Modern and Fanny Pack, and we will find out who wins during the main show. Sway then talks to Paris Hilton, and he is obviously given the task to promote her new show, Paris Hilton's My New BFF.
What?
I'm looking at a logo. I'm trying to read what it says. BFF. Okay, let me see if she's in there. Paris Hilton's BFF. Paris, this is Sway. How are you?
Paris does an awful job promoting her show, so Sway has to put in overtime.
Paris, what does BFF stand for?
Best friend forever.
Okay, and that's your new reality show, right?
Yeah, comes out September 30th on MTV.
Taylor then interviews Mr. Perfectly Fine and his brothers. Allegedly, Taylor and Joe were dating at this time. We then get an interview with Slipknot looking terrifying. What are you doing with that bat, sir? Taylor then interviews a very pregnant Ashley Simpson who was with Pete Wentz from Fall Out Boy at the time. We then get an interview with Paris Hilton and Benji Madden. Paris then puts MTV on blast for tricking everyone by saying that Britney would be opening the show, which makes everyone think that she would be doing a performance, but no, she is not.
You know, I thought Britney was performing, so that's what I was most looking forward to.
Well, you never know what's going to happen. I've heard she's not performing, but she's definitely turning up.
Tim then once again reiterates that Britney Spears has never won a VMA before, and just like Britney's song, it's criminal. I mean, if you've seen a lot of my other videos, you kind of know about the riggery at this point, and the fact that MTV keeps on hyping up that maybe Britney will finally win this year is kind of giving away the surprise. I think we all know what's coming. We finally get to the main show. It starts off with an opening skit with Britney Spears, as promised, kind of. We were expecting a performance, but whatever, this is good enough.
Oh, hey, thanks for coming. I'm opening the VMAs this year.
The skit also features Jonah Hill, who tries to give Britney some relaxation tips by telling her to close her eyes.
And I'm gonna kiss your face.
What are you doing?
Jonah then gaslights Britney.
What are you doing, Britney? I'm trying to help you relax. We made out passionately. You were super into it. I was like, in the back of my head, I'm gonna date other people, whatever. Who cares?
And then he tries to kiss Britney again.
What are you doing?
What? This is a date, right?
This is so obviously not a date.
Britney then comes out to the main stage to formally welcome us to this year's awards. Oh my god, MTV has been hyping this up. I wonder what she is going to say or do. Let's watch.
Thank you so much. Thank you for all the love. I'm here tonight to celebrate a very important birthday, the 25th anniversary of the VMAs. This is the 2008 MTV Video Music Awards, and it starts right now.
Oh, that's it? Oh. Okay. I mean, at least she gave us an Emma Roberts impression. As Britney is walking off the stage, it immediately transitions into a performance by Rihanna doing Disturbia. There is then a flawless transition into Seven Nation Army. The host of this year's awards, Russell Brand, then comes out to the stage to welcome us to the show. He has to establish to the audience that he is in fact not a nobody and is actually famous.
Because my persona don't really work without fame. Without fame, this haircut could be mistaken for mental illness.
Russell then endorses a presidential candidate in a country where he cannot vote in.
Please elect Barack Obama. Please. On behalf of the world.
He then says this about the lady that can see Russia from her house.
Sarah Palin, she's a VILF, maybe a VILF, a vice president. I'd like to fondle, I don't know.
He then says this about Sarah Palin's daughter.
I do feel a little bit sorry for her daughter getting all pregnant, poor kid. Is it a boy, is it a girl? No, it's a PR stunt, come on, be honest. Each of the Jonas Brothers does wear a tiny ring as a mark of their commitment to God. I'd take it a little bit more seriously if they wore it on their genitals.
This is getting weird. Nick Jonas was 16 at the time. And let me just say that this joke gets Jordan Sparks heated in the crowd. She will say something about it later. Russell Brand then talks about some of the performances that we'll see tonight.
LL Cool J, Katy Perry, oh my god.
Was this the canon event? This was allegedly 1 year before they started dating. Katy Perry then does her best Emma Roberts impression. Jamie Foxx then comes out to the stage pretending to be an alarm clock.
Yeah, wake up.
We then get a shot of Miley Cyrus in the audience seeing Jamie Foxx, but she could be looking at somebody else, I'm not completely sure. He then presents the award for Best Female Video. Once again, we are told this.
Britney Spears and Mariah Carey have never won this VMAs. That's a shame. Give it up. Katy Perry, go ahead. Give it up. Yeah, I see you.
The nominees are Piece of Me, Britney Spears, I Kissed a Girl, Katy Perry, Take a Bow, Rihanna, Touch My Body, Mariah Carey, and No Air, Jordan Sparks and Chris Brown. No. Before I reveal the winner, I've created a Spotify and Apple Music playlist featuring all of the songs that were either nominated or featured within this year's awards. Links are in the bio, go take a listen. Jamie then does not know when to start talking.
Ready? And the winner...
Britney wins for the very first time, and as a consequence for Katy Perry losing, she is sent to the MTV dungeon. Russell Brand then talks about the political system in his country.
In my country we have a monarchy, it's alright, we just let a family of rich, inbred nitwits just run the country however they want. Maybe we ain't so different us guys.
Pete Wentz then talks to Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt, famously known as Spidey, about the Best New Artist Award. Spencer is asked to combine the names of the nominees just like they do with Spidey.
Miley Cyrus and Taylor Swift.
Smiley.
Tokyo Hotel and Taylor Swift.
Tokyo Drift Swift.
Okay. Miley Cyrus and Katy Perry.
Kylie, Papyrus, or Matthew Perry.
Well, you choose. He does have skill.
The nominees for Best New Artist are Jordan Sparks, Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, Miley Cyrus, and Tokyo Hotel. Demi Moore then comes out to the stage walking down the revolving stairs of doom. She loses her balance for a second. Once she gets to the bottom of the stairs, she has no idea what is happening. She doesn't know where to go, and then suddenly a crew member comes from behind the stage to give her a microphone. Mess. She then presents the award for Best Male Video. The nominees are Chris Brown, With You, Flo Rida featuring T-Pain, Low, T.I., No Matter What, Usher featuring Young Jeezy, Lovin' This Club, and Lil Wayne featuring Static Major, Lollipop. Chris Brown wins. Taylor Swift then comes out to the stage to introduce a performance by the Jonas Brothers before Russell Brand says this.
At their own request, to bring on the Jonas Brothers is Taylor Swift. It'll be a little while before she brings any of them off. Taylor Swift, there she is!
Why is he so obsessed with their virginity?
It's getting weird.
The Jonas Brothers then perform the song Love Bug. They start off the song on a sidewalk, but then halfway through the performance, surprise, it is actually a set that is connected to a stage. Katy Perry then sings a cover of Like a Virgin before cutting to commercial break. This is so camp. She is peeling a banana on her outfit while singing the lyrics. Coming back from the commercial break, Katy Perry sings her wildly popular hit, I Kissed a Girl. Russell Brand then makes this joke.
Inspired by Katy Perry's song's message that teenage girls will do anything for the taste of cherry chapstick, that I'm currently going through 9 chapsticks a day, and my has never felt more moisturized.
It's getting weird.
Michael Phelps then comes out to introduce a performance by Lil Wayne featuring Leona Lewis and T-Pain performing Don't Get It, Misunderstood, A Milli, and Got Money. Sierra and Lindsay Lohan then revealed the winner of the dance battle that we got to see in the pre-show. The crew that wins is Fanny Pack. Lindsay and Sierra then present the award for Best Dancing in a Video. This must be different to the award for Best Dance Video. This must be more focused on choreography. The nominees are Neo, Closer, Madonna featuring Justin Timberlake and Timbaland, 4 Minutes, Chris Brown, Forever, Danity Kane, Damaged, and the Pussycat Dolls, When I Grow Up. The Pussycat Dolls win. We then get a skit where Danity Kane is pretending to be collecting the votes for Best New Artist.
Oh, she kissed a girl again with another vote. Oh, and I got 2 from my girl Miley.
Text from Diddy, be at the studio by midnight.
You don't care about him.
The stars of an upcoming independent film that I've never heard about, Robert Pattinson, Cam Gigande, Taylor Lautner, and Kristen Stewart come out to the stage.
Welcome them more warmly. More warmly.
They introduce a performance by Paramore, and Cam says this.
But remember, here in Hollywood, nothing is as it seems.
Mysterious. Like, what do you mean? Paramore is performing a song. What do you mean nothing is as it seems? Are they not performing a song? Paramore then perform a cover of Olivia Rodrigo's Good For You. Russell Brand then makes another joke about Cam's earlier comment about nothing is as it seems.
It wasn't as it seemed. They were here all along. Things fell away to reveal it weren't what it bloody seemed.
Russell Brand then makes another joke about the Jonas Brothers' purity rings, like give it up.
I'm getting to wonder, are the Jonas Brothers quite what they seem? Because if they were, how come I've got this little ring now?
It's getting weird.
Slash and Shia LaBeouf then come out to the stage. They are walking down the spinning staircase of doom, and it almost feels like MTV wanted someone to fall. Like, why is it spinning so fast? Slash and Shia then successfully get off the staircase and present Best Rock Video. The nominees are Paramore, Crush Crush Crush, Slipknot, Psychosocial, Linkin Park, Shadow of the Day, Foo Fighters, The Pretender, and Fall Out Boy featuring John Mayer, Beat It. Linkin Park wins. There is in this bit where Miley Cyrus is busy playing Rock Band instead of presenting the next performance. Russell then has to come and get her, and Miley must have been cashing in a pretty check because she was promoting Rock Band like rent was due.
What are you doing?
Do you want to play?
See what that does to kids. Pack it in. Miley, you've got a responsibility. Pink's out there, young lady.
Sorry.
Come on out into the outside world. What were you thinking?
I really want to be playing Rock Band. Do I have... Okay.
Well done, Mama.
Miley then introduces a performance by Pink doing So What. Pink chooses to get 700 years of bad luck. Pink loves to put herself in situations where she could die on live television. She then ends the life of 2 innocent construction workers. Coming back from the commercial break, the Ting Tings perform Shut Up and Let Me Go. Power couple Pete Wentz and Ashley Simpson then talk about the voting for Best New Artist.
Wow, that's my wife and my baby. Just think, nobody thought this would last.
Moving on, Slipknot then comes out to the stage in their scary masks, and there is somebody else on stage with them that is pretending to be a part of the band that is revealed to be McLovin. They then all present the award for Best Hip Hop Video. The nominees are Lil Wayne featuring Static Major, Lollipop, Lupe Fiasco featuring Matthew Santos, Superstar, Flo Rida featuring T-Pain, Low, Mary J. Blige, Just Fine, and Kanye West featuring Chris Martin, Homecoming. Lil Wayne wins. Uncomfortable moment incoming, uncomfortable moment incoming. John Legend and Jordan Sparks then come out to the stage. Still bothered about the amount of purity ring jokes by Russell Brand, Jordan Sparks says this.
Alright, I just have one thing to say about promise rings. It's not bad to wear a promise ring because not everybody, guy or girl, wants to be a slut. Alright, so anyway.
I love John Legend's delayed reaction. It takes him like 5 seconds to realize what Jordan had just said.
When you live your life in public, your story could overshadow your music, but...
They then introduce T.I. doing a performance of Whatever You Like. At the end of a song, they break the fourth wall.
Cut! Great job! Check the gate!
T.I. then performs Live Your Life with Rihanna. Heading into the commercial break, we are told the sponsors of this year's awards, one of them being the US Army. I have already talked about this in my 2009 VMA video. This is just weird. It feels weird trying to enlist people into the army from watching the VMAs, especially with Heads Will Roll playing in the background.
It's getting weird.
The music industry, the cast of High School Musical, then come out to introduce Christina Aguilera doing a performance of Genie 2.0 and Keeps Getting Better, celebrating 10 years in the music industry. I love how she ends the performance with a 1 millisecond delay to all of the other dancers. Russell Brand then brings up the Jonas Brothers purity rings again.
Sorry, because I said them things about promise rings that were bad of me. I didn't mean to take it lightly or whatever. I love the Jonas Brothers, think it's really good, and I don't want to, I don't...
Lauren Conrad and Chase Crawford then come out to present the award for Best New Artist. The second-hand embarrassment I got from Lauren Conrad saying this.
Many of the past winners of this award went on to become icons like Nirvana, Alicia Keys, and 50 Cent.
Wow, big shoes, but no pressure, guys.
Tokyo Hotel wins. Miley Cyrus is in the audience looking unbothered. She goes on to bring up this loss in the 2015 VMAs.
I lost this award back in 2008, and I was fine with it. Whatever, because it's no big deal. It's just an award.
MTV missed out on the biggest opportunity to nominate both Miley Cyrus and Hannah Montana in the Best New Artist category. I mean, we all know who would have won.
This is such an incredible honor. Good night, everybody!
LL Cool J is then doing a performance coming back from the commercial break. Russell Brand is then interrupted by LL to promote his album.
I'm alright, mate, you alright?
September 9th, the album comes out, Russell!
September the 9th is a glorious day for all of us, but particularly for LL Cool J.
Paris Hilton then comes out on stage and cannot find the teleprompter.
Welcome.
Thank you. All right. Sorry.
I'll just stand here politely.
Oh, I was looking the wrong way.
She then presents Best Pop Video. The nominees are The Jonas Brothers, Burning Up, Britney Spears, Piece of Me, Tokyo Hotel, Ready, Set, Go, Danity Kane, Damaged, and Panic at the Disco, 9 in the Afternoon. Britney Spears wins. 2 for 2, baby, 2 for 2. Drake Bell and Josh Peck then come out to the stage. This is the most Kids' Choice Awards that the MTV Video Music Awards have ever been. We have Drake and Josh, Miley Cyrus, the Jonas Brothers, and Katy Perry. Drake and Josh then introduce a performance by Kid Rock doing All Summer Long with Lil Wayne. Kobe Bryant then comes out to present the award for Video of the Year. The nominees are Britney Spears, Piece of Me, Jonas Brothers, Burning Up, Chris Brown, Forever, the Pussycat Dolls, When I Grow Up, and the Ting Tings, Shut Up and Let Me Go. Britney Spears wins a triumphant night for, I guess, her best music video, Piece of Me. Yay for Piece of Me. Give it up for Piece of Me. After her acceptance speech, Russell Brand guides her into a cart and they leave the venue.
Strategic kidnap. We're going to start a new life, Brittany.
I love the bodyguard having to run alongside the cart just in case anyone attacks Britney. Finally, to close off the show, Kanye West does a performance of Love Lockdown. During the end credits, Russell Brand makes a final opportunity to make a joke about purity rings.
What are you doing after this?
After this,
Yeah.
well, I'm just going to go and polish my chastity ring. I've made a promise and I intend to stick with it.
And that is the end of the 2008 MTV VMAs. What a hot, abstaining from schmicks mess. I take this moment to say that many of you have still chosen to not subscribe to me. Now let's take a moment to ponder that. Now that moment was longer than it takes for you to click that subscribe button, just saying. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment down below telling me which award show I should cover next. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and heck, why not share with your friends? See you in the next one.